Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV Deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make him a throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not first and for. Make God what I seen to make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. So, my favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red, I. How they want to see, they didn't can sell out Rasta, and sell it out, I sell out Babylon. They give man show one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. I. How they want to see, they can sell out Rasta, I sell out, I sell out Babylon. Just stop on the right. You might go and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Good morning. The political tribary over Hurricane Melissa relief heightens. There are two complaints now, which the complaints that are coming through now, I know of these same incident that took place in my community after Hurricane Beryl. We'll also talk about digital ID this morning, as well as we will be providing some advice to Gloria on things that she can do if she has not already done them. So stick around this morning, and we are hoping that at some point today, the Minister of 24-hour investigation can come out and tell us, what have you found out about those containers? Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good morning and welcome. Winter return. Yes, it is finally here. It is under 5 degrees Celsius outside, so it's really, really cold today. Today really feels like winter in Britain. Debbie Jervis TV, good morning. Sophia Hall, Charlotte Grime, George Beckford, Lynette Jenkins, good morning. Abina Cody, good morning. Good morning. Who else is here? Morning, everybody. Honodo, welcome. Abina Cody is on the ground doing some tremendous work. Oh, you're back home. Oh, you're back home safe. But we have some content to bring you this morning from Abina Cody as well. But morning, everybody. Morning and welcome. I have a video from Zuleika Jess. Let's deal with that first. The complaint from Zuleika Jess, as well as from Ian Hills, is saying a similar thing as well. I think this is the Jess video. Hold on. And we're calling on the Jamaica Labour Party for national unity and oneness in the hurricane relief. If you know how to do these things, please stop. Because I notice an apparatus of labor rights are out getting all their photographs and all of that. Please stop. This is not what it's about. Please stop. The people need relief. The people need to be cared for. Stop politicizing the resources of the international community and local donors. The government has not moved actively to do anything, and it is embarrassing to see the government politicizing, the same government that is telling us to take the politics out of it, politicizing aid from the international community, aid from private donors home and abroad. Stop the politicization. You know, so you can buy election and get through. You don't have to use this situation where we are go through to cement on a 4th term. If you don't want a 4th term, you can buy. You don't have enough money for thief now, to put on, to buy on a 4th term. Better yet, you see, if you transform into human beings, if you all manage at this moment to transform into human being, that can look you the votes, that can get you the votes that you are looking. Let's listen to Jess, and then I'll play an audio from Ian Hales as well.
No, he's not pass for you. Hold on, he might check for you. Might check pass something for you.
Somebody actually come up here. What?
Santa, Plaza, Juicy B. Ask who you vote for when me come from the apartment. You say no one go to me say yes. Who you vote for? You say Jess. The man say alright and wheel up back to the supermarket.
Oh my God.
No look, so I'm asking how Maurice know and Jack pass me.
Lord have mercy. Well, as me
look at me for them people.
Well, as me tell you, we always try to just help
everybody. But they don't do that.
Alright, see your pocket.
Yeah, so on here.
Alright, thank you very much.
Alright, darling.
Yeah, you heard that. And last year, during burial, no, Jess didn't do any video because she doesn't want to show the face of the person who is speaking on such your life. We're going to also play audio from Ian Hales. Bear with me. Explaining same or similar galanging. And we're saying to the government, this is not the time for that. We know that we not try shore up on a vote for the fourth term. This is not the time for that. This lack of sympathy of playing on the vulnerability of the people and using the disaster to gain whatever you want to gain politically. It's disgraceful, it's distasteful, it's inhumane, it's immoral. Can you stop doing it if you are doing it? Please, if you are doing it, can you stop? We don't need this right now. Going around asking people who they vote for. We don't need it. That happened in my community after burial. And the labor right them did go around and do it. Their delegate pilot them and tell them which is PNP house and which is labor house. Oh no, stop it. Let's listen to this audio. Let me know if you not hear the audio. Hold on, I need to disconnect the Bluetooth. One sec. Let me know if you not hear this audio.
So, good night. It is Saturday. I just want to have a brief conversation with you, but...
Are you hearing it? Did you hear Ian Hale's voice?
I want to have it with politicians, and I want you to hear what I'm going to say to them. If you're a minister of government and you live in Kingston and you're coming into any one of the members of parliament constituency, it is just the right thing to do to call the member of parliament.
Okay.
And invite him with you because you both represent the people of Jamaica. And I could never, as a minister of government, step foot in any one of your constituency and don't call you first out of protocol and ensure that I invite you and let you know what I'll be in the constituency doing. Why do I say that? You have politicians, you have ministers of government coming from Kingston. They're handing out care packages. And they'll go in a community and they'll look in our face and they give the package. And you know what that does? If you're helping if you're helping, let's say for example, if you're helping labor, right? And they have a PNP neighbor. The PNP neighbor get vexed, you know? And they get vexed at his neighbor because the JLP come and give the JLP one and pass the PNP one and not give the PNP one anything. And both of you are suffering in the same hurricane. Both of you lost your roof, you know, in the same hurricane. And they brought a bag of food come and they give it to your neighbor and they don't give it to you. And the banner of the truck that they had was full from top to bottom. I'm going to beg you, And you know why I can say that? I did 5,500 care packages this week. We went to 5,500 homes in Western Westmoreland. We never looking at nobody's face. We never look at nobody and say you're this or you're that. We did 5,500 homes. And I'm happy and I'm proud that charitable organization trust me enough to go into the constituency. Don't look at no face, no look at no color, because we're all in this together. A rising tide lifts all boats. We are in this together. So if you're going to come down here and disrespect.
All right, I agree with Ian Hales so far. But what he's going to say now, I do not agree. Because this is not in the interests of the people. We have to find a way for it to be done better or correctly. But what he's going to say now, I don't agree with that.
The MP come down here and disrespect neighbor against neighbor. No come. No come. Make we go and panka till we reach. Because it's not right. If you're going to come, invite the member of parliament. And if you're going to walk house to house, don't ask which one of the house are JP from which one are PNP. And that you come here for. You come here to help people. And not when they're at their worst or their most vulnerable time. You should take advantage of them. I thank you.
That is the bit
good night.
That I don't agree with, where he said if they're coming down there to do those things, they shouldn't come. The government, even though they're not doing much, they're arming up a lot of the resources from the private and overseas donors, and they are going around distributing them themselves. The people deserve every support and benefit they can get, and rightly so. What we ought to press for, Sharon, how you do? What we ought to press for is a way to do it, both party, coordinate, unified, doing the relief effort. This is what we need to put pressure on the government for. How do we get out of this to make sure that the government announce when they're going into a constituency, so both Labour and PNP, MP and JLP for that constituency can be also on the ground. So both of them are do the package together. So those questions, well, if the Labour writer alone and give out package, they can ask those questions. Maybe if it's joint, if both are doing it together, because these things are coordinated through the MP's office. But what the Jamaica Labour Party, and we have a similar issue with George Wright previously, where Pernell Charles is saying they don't know how this, and we need to respect the protocols, JLP. We don't need to use the relief effort, Colleen, how you do? We don't need to use the relief effort to cement ourselves for another term, or to pull a wool over the people eye to say you were the one who cared about them during Melissa. No, the entire world is watching, and we are seeing your behavior, and we know what you're doing and what you're not doing. Because I see the Prime Minister wife also busy all over doing packages. I see Abka Fitz-Henley. Yeah, there's a full JLP apparatus out there. What all of us need to do is pressure the government to respect protocol. When you not go in a constituency, local government is informed, and central government, meaning the MP. So you inform both the councillors and the MP. More hands on the ground doing the work. That is what we want. We want. And we are called for national unity from the starting. If anybody remember the morning, the Wednesday morning after Melissa, I asked the government, drop the bureaucracy, form national unity to deal with what we have to deal with. The national unity is source of word of mouth that these people are talking about. Are they not blatantly tell you some things are government things we just have to do a thing? Kind of paraphrasing her. But you all cannot keep telling us to take the politics out of it. And then the politics you are deploying is the nasty election campaign politics in the worst moment of our life. So JLP, please stop. Please stop. There's 2 complaints of this now, and this very same thing happened in my community in the aftermath of burial. Stop. And a phone up until now, you no lift on a hand. Up until now, you no lift on a hand to help the people. Without TikTokers, YouTubers, influencers, entertainers, and the international community, dog would and yam with supper. Take the people them things and arms it up. It's not yours. Them come for the people of Jamaica. Them never come for come ask nobody if you are JLP or PNP. Stop it. We have 2 complaints so far now from 2 MP. Stop it. And I never even just a complain. It's a citizen go to just go complain. Stop it. It's disgraceful. Just like how the international community I watch the things them want to thief out of Buju Barrel, them a watch Uno as well. Why, Pamela Monroe Ellis, you work hard because they just cannot avoid stealing. It's a part of them. And they say whole heap of something for thief right now. So please stop it. It's disgraceful. The world is watching. The world is watching. JLP, you won't secure a 4th term on the way you are going. Maybe a swift transformation into humanity would assist you better than the robotism where you behave upon you now. Good God. We know so no have a heart already. We know so no somebody already. We don't have to galang so now when the whole world is watching. We know so no thief and wicked one no think the world now watch. Good God Almighty. The world are watch now. Ease up. Ease up until the world take their eye off away. You can go back to no junk and dog behavior. But for now, ease up, please. Ease up, man. Anyway, we're going to go to the cook them quickly because I'm going to give Gloria a piece of advice as to what she must do if she have not done yet. Because Marvin have to beat me or sue me, Because I not talk things what I don't know. If I'm Marvin that UIC, Marvin in this crypto nonsense, a scam people, in the Up Jamaica movement, same behavior in carry with him. But now that it out in a public, nobody can tap me for and discuss it. So I'm going to give Gloria a piece of advice on some things that Gloria need to do if you have not done them yet. Gloria, what you first need to do is gather every piece of evidence that you have so far, including your cashier's check, communication between yourself and Marvin Edgar, how you got to know of his crypto business, whichever YouTube platform you were introduced to his crypto business on, how you got his number, who you got his number through. You need all of those. You also need to contact your bank and ask them to trace where the cashier's check was deposited and request that they carry out a fraud investigation. You also need to file a police report with your state police station, your state police as well. You make sure you give them full identity, full communication, and everything along with your check and everything. You also need to report this to your state attorney's office. Also to the Consumer Protection Division. These places you must make that complaint to. And to make your complaint to the top dogs, the FBI, go to the ic3.gov website and file a complaint with the FBI using all the information that I explained to you in the start. You also need to make a complaint to the Jamaica Constabulary Force in the parish where Marvin lives. You need to make, as well as to MOCA. You can go via MOCA as well. You also need to notify the Financial Investigative Division in Jamaica as well, as a part of your complaint as well. From now on, if you are communicating with Marvin for any reason, if you're still sending messages to him, stop doing so. You need to make a complaint to all these places that I have told you, providing the evidence of your cashier's check, any form of communication between yourself and them, how you got to know of his crypto business and how you were introduced to him. And I guarantee you, the FBI will be interested. No. And Andrea Loan platform him promote the bullshit on. He also went to what I deem as another scammer, Wilford Rattigan, to promote it. Now, Rattigan, if you understand or know, is a former federal police. Now, a former federal police, even I, who only have a legal background, but not an investigative background as a federal police would have, even me spotted that Marvin was a scammer, but a former federal police officer who all of those red flags should have been raised, never spotted it. But if you watch them channel, whoever watched them channel, when Marvin was there promoting it, and Rattigan gave him the floor, the former police officer gave him the floor, it was Global, what the radio station name when he worked for? Reggae Global. Reggae Global called him and him have to read out the disclaimer because Reggae Global knew it's trouble. And Reggae Global TV, Reggae Global don't want a YouTube channel to get in a trouble with this. Hence, they make Rattigan give the disclaimer. What an experience, ex-police officer, that scammers are under your nose, scamming people, using your channel as a tool to solicit. And you, as a former police officer, didn't even spot it. And me with my naked eyes saw so much. But I hope Gloria follow this advice. And if Gloria have not done those things yet, she would move to do things of such. And that's where we move on now to digital ID. Digital ID and surveillance society. The Prime Minister always have a dream to push that. I'm going to play a video. I don't know if YouTube is going to strike me. I'm going to take the risk. If it strike me, or not text me on my phone if them take down any of the channels straight away, because they love to when you talk about this thing. But in that era, we have to take risk with information. Because
I just told you in a very nice way. Now let me just put it blatant.
Hold on. This is a newscaster interview this woman in. This is in relation to what William Ruto, the same digital ID thing, where William Ruto, a child in a Kenya as well. Them tend to strike you for these information, but me still a go play it.
Just told you in a very nice way. Now let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth.
YouTube, this information is for educational purpose only.
Of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that, but have a listen to this.
The digital ID, which has been a big problem to us for a very long time, is now on a testing mode for the next 2 months. I have been assured by all the stakeholders led by the ministries concerned that by December we will be able to launch digital ID, where every Kenyan don't have to carry any paper, plastic or otherwise, as an ID, that they should be able to be identified digitally using their iris or their fingerprints, and we can transact without the necessity of people struggling to identify who they are. And the proudest part of it is that we don't have to spend the billions that we have spent on all the other manenos, as all of you know.
We're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein.
Kenya is in serious trouble. Now, for you to accept this, that means you're going to be completely surveilled and controlled. Think about it. So they have targeted the new babies, of course, even the ordinary citizens, the grown-ups, the young ones, the teenagers, and even the elderly ones will receive this digital ID. But they will then create a new generation where they'll be completely under this digital ID and they have no choice.
You have choice. Is the first and maybe the strongest aha epiphany moment that you could have. I am to you ever since you were born and before that.
Let's look at another piece of information, and this is to do with Britain and its digital ID push that they're fast hastening on us. Fastly. I mean, at high speed, but the people of the UK are really back, because when it comes to dictatorship and slavery, the British public is not going to take it lying down. It will be riotous. I can tell you that much.
They told you to wear a mask. You did it without question. They told you to get a vaccine. You did it without question. They told you to stop working, to close your businesses. And again, you did it without question. They created the cost of living crisis on purpose, and humanity swallowed their lies, sat still and did nothing. Now they're creating digital IDs. AI is taking over, and still silence. When are you going to wake up? When are you going to stand together as the human race? Are you all blind? The 1% is controlling the masses, pulling your strings like puppets. This is your wake-up call. Stand up for your rights. Unite as the human race and dismantle this evil system. Because if you don't, they win and you lose everything. They told you to wear.
You will lose everything if you do not stand up. Our government told us in 2023 that we are toddling along down the road to a surveillance society, because this is what a digital society means, a surveillance.
In the coming weeks, I will be, and days I will.
2023, he told us that we'll be moving rapidly into a digital society. We have seen the game stepped up of the creation of his digital society. He reminds us of his new city in July of this year. And at the moment, the land agency is in Black River, scooping up lands for whatever new development, whatever new entity or whatever is coming to our local town, which they have destroyed to create their satanic city of concrete jungles.
In the coming weeks, I will be, and days, I will be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the national identification system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly.
There are a lot of white vloggers zooming in on Andrew Holness these days, you know. Hey, Andrew Holness, the white vloggers, they are all over you now. Everybody I look.
To become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well. because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to embrace.
Don't worry.
It's a thought that we can wake up and reject. It's a system that we can wake up and roll back. We don't have to accept it. Because if we accept it, we are going to lose everything. You see, just like a Melissa come and just leave you with life, just so. That's all them are going left with. If it's not useful enough to them, mind you, they'll take it.
Oh wait, a lot of people have been sending me this video and it absolutely breaks my heart when Jamaica has so much influence and so much power over the world. When we look at places like Africa and all these other continents and countries that have resources like way unbelievable. Look at the Caribbean, we've got so much resources and we end up selling out ourselves. And if this is what this Prime Minister's doing in a sense of building the new smart cities, and this is a way for them to just crash it down to when they build it back up, they're going to have a digital ID. They're trying to push it as much as they can in Jamaica. The same thing what they're doing right now in Great Britain. The digital ID, guys, is not only something that's just going to be carried out, it's going to be mandatory everywhere, even if you go on holiday. But what's you guys' thoughts? Sad times.
We can't encourage you enough how you ought to wake up and pay attention. Because when it goes down, it goes down, and we will not be able to roll it back. Our best opportunity to save ourselves is now. Our best opportunity to save ourselves and future generation from slavery another time is now. We are currently being surrounded. We are currently being surrounded by our politicians, both Labour Right and PNP, and their international partners. Their international partners who are looking to invest in Jamaica real estate, in Jamaica's oil, in Jamaica's everything that make Britain rich. Jamaica, which make Britain rich. Britain and America has gone broke since 2008. Their hands have been yanked off a lot of precious resources in Africa. They are looked for resources other places. We dare not to make China get its hands on any of this oil that has been found in Jamaica. Wake up. Wake up. Daylight. Daylight. Wake up.
Here we go again. The Philippines was just hit with a massive typhoon. And you know what's interesting about all this? Again, this was another place that they proposed to build smart cities. These 15-minute cities of the future connected to digital IDs and electric cars. And you can't leave. This is all about the one world government, one world control. LA, 15-minute smart cities. Jamaica, 15-minute smart cities. Maui, 15-minute smart cities, all get hit with natural disasters. Now, why is it that every time these future utopias are announced in these places, they all get hit with these natural disasters? Don't you find this quite odd? Are you putting the pieces of the puzzle together like I am and seeing a direct correlation here? A common theme, if you will, wiping out current foundation to build new foundation. First destruction and then reconstruction. What's going to rise from the ashes, guys? surveillance grids, digital IDs, and centralized control, all under the disguised name of innovation. Now, the real ones can all see through the storm. We know what's really happening behind the closed doors. Our world is being purposely dismantled piece by piece by the psychopath globalists at the top. And the more people that wake up to this, the faster we're going to take these people down and actually build a beautiful new world for ourselves. So stay woke. Peace and love.
If you don't wake up in time, you will lose your life and your future. It's as simple as that. If you don't wake up in time, you will lose your life and your future. We're going to look at two videos from Abina Sarkodie doing resources in Falmouth, not Falmouth, Trelawney, South Trelawney. Let's not refer to it. So this is her doing resources, and then halfway through this video, we'll show you another video as well. Just bear with us. But it's these private people, these humanitarians, locally and internationally, that really stood up for our people. If this was a case where this was purely for the government to do, I mean, a lot of Jamaicans would probably be committing suicide by now, or would have given up by now, would have died for hunger or thirst by now, isn't it?
Distribution. Let me get it and ship it down. We want to make sure.
You can walk at tonight, man. I'm tired if you don't want going. We have to do them something here that she get more help. You understand? Yeah, so when you do them, then now you run out of it, you know? Then talk. No, you can't shine out because you want help. You have to talk, man. That's you can get the help.
Find a way to get it.
Sophie, I told everybody before, do not keep your heart up on this case that Andrew Holness, that Paul Buchanan will win it. He will not. And I'll tell you why. Andrew Holness was to win the election. Andrew Holness is the best for the Americans to carry out such agenda. For the Americans and the Israeli, Andrew Holness is the one to carry out such agenda. It is why he won a stolen election that he has not won island-wide. So whatever the court case is going to be as rigged as the election. Believe you me, I stand to be corrected at the end, but Andrew have to be there. Andrew have an agenda of the international community to carry out the Vision 2030, which when you read the Jamaican documents, it only speaks of Vision 2030. But when you go to the United Nations website or just type in United Nations Jamaica, and it will give you all the articles or press release concerning Jamaica. And then those documents will explain to you that Vision 2030 is the 2030 agenda. They need heartless people to carry out these things. Andrew is such. That's why you see so much of these international cronies in his second term, presidents and this and that from all sorts of country comes to visit, barring Marco Rubio, who came to give him an order. So don't keep on the hopes up. The court case will be as rigged as the election.
I house, you see, make me stop, you know. I me glimpse the house, make me stop. Yeah, but we never know which part. So I glimpse the house. I mean, I say, how the house they sing? And so comes.
And you don't need to enter if you put them in photo. Thank you.
We not think on watch, you know. This is the double up traits them where Andrew have. Andrew have a lot of Donald Trump traits. Andrew also have a lot of Benjamin Netanyahu's traits. So you know, say Andrew's full blown, isn't it? Whatever disease Benjamin Netanyahu has, whatever disease Donald Trump has, Andrew is the full blown of both traits of that disease.
Oh
God.
Holy. And it still looks well.
It still looks well. Jaja. Man, drive up here like you want the coffee car door.
Your mattress? God to your business. I don't live nowhere. Anything where you have, you can't walk.
Yeah, can't float, you can't sleep on.
Oh.
Yeah? Yeah.
Down on it. So I'm sanitizer. Just put on it.
Tanisha. Hey.
Backside clap. Yeah.
I already take down this
Me here I try to reach the lady because she die of need. Look on the house over there, sir. It's crazy. Huh?
$1 million to start over again.
You give one at Pauline, right? One in there? One? Yes, okay. You get it?
Yeah, in my car.
So I buy that ear mattress there, you know, because somebody didn't come at my yard to come stay. And the person come and me come out from my bed and say me I put that in a and you're blessed with it. What happened? Pull up the front seat. So me have some canned goods, but it's all the way to Mandeville, so me have to go empty this and go back to Mandeville and come back. Alright, down at Bridge. Right up at more place there. Where you see that shop there, I used to rent that shop down there for me down there. So you see where the road broke way and them not that one. Not give the one in the box. This is another one, but we are the other one.
This one?
Alright, go on with that. Here. There you go, madam.
Thank you.
I hope you sleep well, Fanny.
Oh God, thank you.
Huh?
This way here, no?
You may I give to the houses them when we go and then damage. That's what I'm giving away. Thank you. So, when me go at the house them and whatever left, me give who when need, when no need. Lock it down. Tanisha, when me I come back. You take out for you sit them already? Hold this. That's a big my lady. Hold on. Hold on.
Wait.
You know what, nothing, man. You know what, nothing.
Let's move to another video with an interview. Hold on, where is it? Where is that video? I just put it in the studio. Which is it? This is it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Vice Mayor Joyce Smith from West Park. I'm right here in South Trelawney, a place called Litchfield. And right here, I am at the house that you all see on TikTok and YouTube. The house, and I also have the homeowner right here with me. Here is
Montague.
Here, Miss Montague.
Yes.
Tell us like how you been, who has been your aid, who's coming to help you yet.
But
If you
so
have
far,
any assistance in this situation here.
So far, my Member of Parliament, Mrs. Marissa Daripo Filbert, she came by and she said the Prime Minister is very busy in the West. I'm yet to see him. But so far, she's passing around.
Miss Daripo came and what she do?
Well, she said that I'll hear from her. And she has not come back yet. And she'll have nowhere to live. No, I've not gotten anything from her apart from the fact that she'll keep in touch with me.
She just come look for it and turn back.
They took pictures and they had a...
Backside, me have some picture where me didn't line them up on my slide, but me will line them up on my slide for tonight. Me go show you how Melissa beat up Trelawney as well. Backside.
A meeting. I don't know what the meeting was about, but she said I'll hear from her. I still don't live
Also, the little
anywhere.
girl at comment.
I've lost my 3 shops that were fully stocked. I was living on the 2nd floor. Right now I have nowhere to live. I'm with my neighbor, and I've not been able to go to work. I have no clothes. I have nowhere to live.
See the house there, guys. Look at the house, guys. Keep talking, mommy.
Yes,
Keep
there are
talking.
7 bedrooms I've lost.
7 bedrooms.
This building had 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2 up the top where the shops are, and 2 down where I used to live. There's another structure behind this one, in which I had 4 bedrooms.
Right.
I had a hall and I had 2 bathrooms. This building, when it went down, it pushed the other one also. So in all, I've lost 7 bedrooms.
Jesus
I've lost
Christ.
my building, my business. Water Plaza, I had, it was fully stocked. I've lost people looted. They took what they wanted.
So them emptied out.
And whatever was left, I was able to go and retrieve. Right now,
oh my God,
I have nowhere to put them
Mighty
because
God.
you know I still live nowhere. So I'm yet to be assisted. I need to know something. I need to know what help is there for me. And let me say thanks to the Barbadian Prime Minister. She has been reaching out on my behalf. But nothing concrete has been done. Yes.
Manners.
I'm happy for you, Miss Mia Motley. But I'm yet to be assisted. I need to know what.
Andrew! Mia Motley. Mia Motley, Andrew Oldness. Why? The man you're not tired of the embarrassment. The man you're don't tired when it come to the embarrassment. Everybody show you up. Mia Motley concerned about her and you busy on the other side of the island, Prime Minister. But you have time to go bumbo pussy blood rascal, sit down with Yanni Ramesh and do video and put out because it's all about optics, junk, dog shit. It's all about optics and nothing else. No care. Lord Jesus, this morning.
is
My
going to happen.
God, you give me
I'm
chills.
so proud of you because you're there reaching out on our behalf. And I'm
Mighty
happy for you,
God.
Miss Motley. Thank you so much for reaching out on my behalf. I just need to see something tangible right now. I need to know what the settlement is going to be.
Jesus
I need
Christ.
somewhere to live because I would like to go back to work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Come this area. Cause look, guys, look at this bus load of people come and look at this property here. See the owner there?
Yes, I'm the rightful owner because
a
a number of people have been claiming right to my property.
What?
This is my place. People have been scamming on the internet, collecting money.
Christ.
I have not been benefiting in any way from all of those TikTok videos. But this is my building. This is my property.
See it there, guys. See it there. Look. Light post there in the road. See it there, guys. See it there. See it there. See the house down in the gully down there. So see it there. See it there. See it there. Look there. Look there.
Yes.
See it there.
It's me. I'm in Montague. John Montague.
It's John Montague.
I wasn't there when it went down.
That is her. See it there.
Prime Minister, this is a disgrace. This is a disgrace that Mia Mottley, the Prime Minister of Barbados and leader of the Caribbean, Andrew, Jamaica lose little Caribbean leadership. Sophia Longmore, were you there? Dr. Sophia Longmore, or Shortless, whichever one you want to call her. She said, know Jamaica to be a superpower. Does Sophia Longmore, Shortless, still hold to that view that Jamaica is a superpower in the Caribbean? Because Shortless says it. I'm just wondering if Sophia Longmore still holds that view, given the rickety-tickety shadyism we're going in at the superpower right now. It can barely function. As the question I asked last night, Sophia, in the best of time, what we get is a mediocre government. Is it not then unrealistic expectation for us to expect them to jump from mediocre in a normal circumstances into excellence, into the unprecedented disaster we are experiencing? Are we not expecting too much from people who cannot perform in a normal circumstances? Are we not expecting too much from people who cannot perform in a normal circumstances, given what we are experiencing now? Isn't our expectation unrealistic, given what we know we are dealing with? And will we learn anything from this? And will we continue business as usual? This is a church in Trelawney. But the church, them get a beating, you know. Church, them get a beating all across the zones. Come here, tell you down where we come from there. I must say, I'm going to Hilltop Seventh-day Adventist Church. No face the brunt in a few community. All the rest of the church, them Zion Revival, Baptist, Pentecost, Method, all of them get beaten.
This is a church. Look. Watch it. Look what the storm did to this church. Oh my God. Look at this stuff. Wow.
But I tell you, this is historic and unprecedented. Never buck up in a such a galangin before. But we're going to bring you back to... Oh no, hold on. I have two other videos that I meant to bring you this morning. as well.
Where do we see the core financial structure now with Jamaica? What direction do you see Jamaica heading into?
Whenever there's a natural disaster, land becomes the most valuable or most attractive is when that land is nice and bare.
Thank you, sir.
So now it caught the eyes, not just, let's say South Florida, U.S., but also globally.
Yes.
Because it's an opportunity, has a lot of resources, untapped resources.
Right.
So what led
Mr.
us to
Well
do
here.
something with my team, we were just trying to see what would be the investment opportunities in Jamaica. So my team came up with a very interesting synopsis of what's going on. So, and like I said again, I'm mentioning this information for educational purposes, not for investment purposes. Okay. So what they discovered that in an area called, I don't know if you guys are familiar with St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
There's a river that runs it called Black River.
Black River, education.
The non-Jamaican is asking if we
Bear in mind that the wholenesses we learned earlier this year, the wholenesses are in mining as well. What was the name of that river where the people them did go on them boat?
Where do we see the core financial structure now with Jamaica? What direction do you see Jamaica heading into?
Whenever there's a natural disaster, land becomes the most valuable or most attractive is when that land is nice and bare.
Thank you, sir.
So now it caught the eyes, not just, let's say South Florida, U.S., but also globally.
Yes.
Because it's an opportunity, has a lot of resources, untapped resources.
Right.
So what led us to do something with my team, we were just trying to see what would be the investment opportunities in Jamaica. So my team came up with a very interesting synopsis of what's going on. So, and like I said again, I'm mentioning this information for educational purposes, not for investment purposes. Okay. So what they discovered that in an area called, I don't know if you guys are familiar with St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
There's a river that runs it called Black River.
Black River, education.
the non-Jamaican is asking if we the Jamaicans are aware of St. Elizabeth and Black River.
So we've noticed that there's a river that runs there called Black River. And there's been a large concentration of a particular item called silicon sand. Silicon sand is used to develop something called a particular type of glass. And you probably don't see this like in an everyday aspect, but it's used into, you gotta be good on that one. It's used for what you call quantum computers, as in microchips. Now, if you guys know anything about the quantum computers, you understand that this is the next gen in computers.
Yes.
So wait a minute. So
and there
silicon sand.
Silicon sand.
Yeah, we have a place in Carlos used to work at that place as well. We call Silcamine. They have a sand that they use to make glass and all of that. But the river itself have the one they need to make all these electronics.
In Jamaica for years, been mined for years.
Wow.
But the hurricane has brought even more
of it.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So to speak.
No, it has.
Oh, wow. And then we discovered that there's a lot of joint ventures that are coming together. Let me phrase it better. Privately owned joint ventures are coming together to abstract this sand so that they can turn around and use it for other purposes. So my team and I were just looking at what's there. Is there even an investment opportunity for maybe anyone else? A lot of these opportunities are closed doors. So it's out of the, the manager that's running these.
Where do
Right. While I search for another video from Abena, I'll play you the happenings in the St. Anne's, I think, Municipal Corporation. Listen for yourself. Bear with.
Tensions flared inside the monthly meeting of the St. Anne Municipal Corporation on Thursday when Councillor for Beachertown Division Ian Bell stopped the meeting, demanding a clear update on refurbishment works to a water tank in Epworth, the sole source of water for the community, which has been contaminated with frog remains.
Don't tell me no more. I am from the rest of the see a program you. Don't tell me no more minutes. Me not sitting down. I am not sitting down after this talk. Last month, you tell me saying addition is going to tell me this one out now. Forces to stand up. I told you to stand up. Forces to stand up. Well, I give the right advice. Me not sitting down.
Councillor Bell says he raised the issue last month, but with no action taken, his frustration erupted again. Attempts by Mayor Michael Bell Davis to calm him did little.
I'm wanting this. Why do you suspend me? Suspend me, I expel you. It's not how to act. You're really confused. You gotta feel the same button. Thursday night, what can I expel?
PNP, that's how you disrupt Parliament. PNP, when Juliet Holness come with our bullshit, can we get Yamhead, please? Question mark at the end. I saw one of it turn up in a Parliament and make nice till the whole evening, till the whole process done. Till the whole process done. You just turn up and make nice. If they don't want to listen to you, just turn out the whole thing in a nice until the day done. Same way, so.
We are talking about the people's business. Okay. No. So what? You want to talk like this? I don't want to hear. So I don't want to work no start. Who works on your kid? I don't want to know. Me don't want to hear no report. Me don't want to hear when the work no start. I work on your kids. I'm going to the work. I just want.
Meanwhile, Councillor for the Claremont Division, Cadian Harty, says the officers are using their phones to operate, leaving themselves vulnerable, adding they need a generator at the police station.
When I pass here at night, the officers are using their phones. The officers that are supposed to keep us safe are left vulnerable. I hear the Prime Minister say, we will loan some generators to some business people. I'm asking you to loan a generator to the Claremont police station. My office.
No. These generators that the Prime Minister received, why police station don't have them by now? Why is it, Prime Minister, that places like police station with 400 generators, Prime Minister, from Belgium alone, 400 generators. Me can't find a picture that I've been on. 400 generators, Prime Minister, and police station have to use the flashlight on them mobile phone. So you left the police them vulnerable. Anybody can go walk in and attack them, isn't it? Just like how Darrell Vaz come out, come tell we say, we not have time for custom check, not in airport. We just make Chuck pull up a plane side and we take them from plane to Chuck. So Harris Chang can carry in any amount of gun you know, and Darrell Vaz can carry in any amount of drugs you know, because nothing is in check at the airport, said the minister in his less than 24-hour investigation. Nothing now run right round we. And if we sit down and continue to act the fool and make this family own way, make this one dege family own 3 million away at Jamaica and another probably 4 to 3.5 million away abroad. How have we surrendered ourselves? How have we surrendered ourselves to these people? How have we surrendered ourselves for just one family? And we're willing to protect it to our detriment. Fifth element, it's a national danger.
Jamaica, come close and listen very carefully. I'm about to say something very dangerous, and it's going to burn a lot of people's chest. Jamaica, listen to me and listen to me very clear. This is not party talk. This is not green versus orange. This is
Japan
survival.
10,400 too.
Because when the Prime Minister's wife becomes Speaker of the House, it's no longer politics. It is a national takeover.
Somebody got open generator business in Jamaica, you know. Somebody I got open generator business in Jamaica. Me I tell you that.
Let me say it again. So every Jamaican, every mother, every father, every elder, every youth, every policeman, every teacher, every doctor, every lawyer can feel it in them bones. When the referee of the game is married to the captain of the team, the entire match is rigged. The Speaker of the House is supposed to be impartial, non-political, non-aligned, a protector of fairness, the person that ensures that every member of parliament can challenge wrongdoing. So tell me, Jamaica, how can you be neutral when you sleep in the same house as the Prime Minister? How are you going to be impartial when the same person you're supposed to be checking is the same person you sit down with and have dinner with? Wanna see the madness yet, Jamaica? Jamaica, this is how dictatorship starts. Yes, dictatorship starts quietly. So wake up, Jamaica. Dictatorship don't come overnight. It doesn't come with soldiers on the road. And it does not come with tanks and guns. Dictatorship comes slowly, quietly. It comes through family appointments, friends on boards, donor contracts, and then shutting down anyone who speaks the truth. Jamaica, this is not a conspiracy, no. This is history. This is a pattern, and it's a fact. So what does it mean, Jamaica, when one couple holds two of the most powerful positions in the country? It means the PM controls the government, and his wife controls the parliament. And together, they control debate, decision, discipline, and discussions. This is not democracy, Jamaica. This is family rule. And you know what family rule always leads to? It leads to corruption, silencing of critics, fear in parliament, no accountability, no transparency, and no democracy. You see, every country that went downhill had the same starting point. The opposition can't talk, can't question,
We'll compare the
cannot
photograph
challenge,
until later, Abena.
because the speaker controls who speaks, how long they speak, if they can finish their sentence, what motions get tabled, which corruption cases can be raised, and who gets thrown out. So if the PM does something wrong, the speaker, aka his wife, can block. Yes, member, you're out of order. Sit down. Debate closed and motion denied. So tell me again, Jamaica, how we supposed to get justice? How the truth supposed to reach the public? This is a real danger, Jamaica, especially for small countries like Jamaica, because family rule equal disaster. Why? Because nations like us, Jamaica, have weaker protection. What do I mean by that? We don't have strong watchdogs. We don't have strong courts. We do not have strong investigative systems. We do not have strong media independence, and we do not have strong financial independence. So when one family becomes too powerful in this small country of Jamaica, the country becomes controlled, silenced, afraid, dependent, and corrupt. Nepotism, Jamaica, is not bad optics. Nepotism is a national danger. And while Jamaica is suffering, power is being consolidated. Look at the timing, Jamaica. We are in a hurricane disaster. People homeless, roads destroyed, hospitals collapsing, food shortage, water shortage, economic crisis, crime rising, earthquake warnings, oil drilling threats, and foreign companies taking resources. And in the middle of all of this, power is being tightened, not shared. When a country is unstable, leaders should decentralize power. But in Jamaica, they are centralizing it in one household. And Jamaica, this is how nations fall. Listen to me, Jamaica. This is not about politics. This is about structure. Take off on the green glasses, take off on the orange glasses, and for one, look at Jamaica with your own eyes, not through party color. When the PM controls the executive and his wife controls the parliament, there is no checks and balance, Jamaica. None. Zero. Finished. And a country without checks and balance is a country preparing for dictatorship. Jamaica, listen to me good. When the people in power start placing their family in the highest seat, you are no longer being governed, you are being managed. You are being handled, you are being controlled, and you are being silenced. You cannot question, you cannot challenge, you cannot oppose, and you cannot win. This is not democracy. This is not representation. Jamaica, this is capture. One family cannot lead an entire country. One house cannot control two houses of government. And Jamaica, if you don't speak now, if you don't wake up now, if you don't rise now, you're going to open your eyes one day and realize that you are living in a country where one woman, one man have the final say on the breath you breathe. So Jamaica, wake up now.
Our country is being destroyed right under our nose. Everything is being whipped away from under our very feet. A people without land has no power. A people without land have no place. You will be thrown wherever. Remember, Andrew Holness took the bulldozer to, what's that place called again where he took the bulldozers to? Clifton Lodge. Andrew Holness took the bulldozers to Clifton Lodge. Will Andrew Holness take his bulldozers to St. Elizabeth or to Westmoreland or to any of our parishes around the country? This is a question that we need to be contemplating on. where else will the Prime Minister go with his bulldozers? We will also be bringing you more content from Abina Sarkodie this evening, but this is where we're going to leave it for this morning. Thank you all for being here, everyone. Lovely to have your support. If you're new to the program, please give us a follow, so when we go live, you will get our notifications. Thank you very much. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Tottenham KFC, Tottenham the Olipa GM food, Tottenham the Olipa sugary food, and stop drink the Kool-Aid of the United Nations. Thank you, and good morning, good afternoon from Global TV.
Oh, thy peace, the God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not first and for make up what I seen to. Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see they didn't can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. Big man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see they didn't can sell out Rasta and sell out. I sell out Babylon. You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing! You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rasta man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Hold on to my peep. Even when I was talking about the earthquake last night, I didn't know there was a massive earthquake in the Caribbean and there was a tsunami warning. I wasn't aware of that. Never seen anything in the paper of such or such like or such a fort. But, 1 second. But we're gonna have to, we'll look at that further on in this evening's show. But thank you all very much.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.